So Full Figure Fashion Week is coming up, and there is an all-white boat party. So the attire is all white, and I've been struggling to find something that is like a really cool outfit, something that's unique. I didn't want to just buy something off the rack and wear it. I wanted something that was more of like an accent piece, something that really stood out. And so I decided I have a jean jacket that I've had for years and years, but my wife bought me another one. It actually fits me a little bit better. This one I've had since high school, and it kind of doesn't fit me as well. And it's also a lighter denim. I prefer a darker denim. I think it just goes better. I love this jacket. It was a gift from a very close friend of mine, but I don't wear it very much, very often. So I think what I'm going to do is, or what I plan to do, take this jacket, and I'm actually going to alter it and turn it into a vest. And then I'm going to bleach it. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys like a rundown of how I do this. I'm going to distress it a little bit. I'm going to bleach it, and then hopefully it'll look a lot cooler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this collar here and kind of cut it down about half the length so it kind of sticks straight up. And I'll distress it all along the edges there. And then I'm gonna cut sleeves off about here, and I'll kind of do like a longer armhole cut, and then just kind of do some distressing all over, distress the cut edges, and then I think that's our coffee pot. And then on the back, I actually had this idea of doing like a full back patch of a cross that will also be white. So that's kind of like the idea that I have. And then I'm going to bleach this entire thing in a big bucket with bleach, and hopefully that will be a really cool accent piece. I'm going to wear this over a polo that I got from ASOS. It's really cool. It's got these like little gold wingtips on the edges of the collar, some joggers, some all-white Nike like running shoes, and I'm hoping it's a pretty cool outfit. I'm hoping it's pretty unique in that way. So just wanted to share that with you guys, and then I will show you when it's all done what the outfit looks like completed, and I'll show you guys when the event actually comes. Hopefully I'll show you guys some really cool shots of me wearing that outfit, and some of the other guys and ladies and Cherie's outfit when we're out in New York. Peace. So I filmed the opening with my camera, but because this is kind of like a first-person DIY kind of thing, I decided to switch to my phone. It's just easier. So like I was saying, I'm going to cut this collar down. So instead of having a full-size collar, it's going to be like a half collar. So I just measured some spots all along the collar here of where I plan on cutting. I'll be connecting those lines here in just a minute. So what I did is I just took a measuring tape and measured up from the top of this. Like you can see the crease from the seam, or from the word sewed. I don't know what it's called. I don't know any sewing terms, guys. But you can see what I'm talking about. You can see that there's an edge here. So I measured up so it would be the same, length all the way across. And so I'll just be connecting those lines here in a minute, and then cutting. So that'll be, we'll call it cut. All right, guys, so here we are now with the cutting done. So I did some distressed areas here. I really didn't want to overdo it on the distressing. I didn't want to look, I don't want it to look like it was falling apart. I just want some areas that look a little bit more worn. So there's a couple areas there, those areas there, and then I cut the edges off of the flap that goes over the pockets and kind of frayed those a little bit. And then here's the armholes. I was gonna go inside this seam here and then take the pocket or the hole down further,
But I tried it on, and it squares out my shoulders a lot nicer if I kept it where it was. So it's just gonna have a light fray here on the end, and I'm okay with that. I kind of scraped up the edges of this a little bit. I'm not really gonna. I might scrape up the bottom a little bit, but I don't want to do too much. The only other thing is on the collar. So the collar is fine. Like, I'm okay with it the way it came out. But it's two pieces of denim that are sewed over each other. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to. I don't know how to sew, and I don't have a sewing machine. So I'm gonna go and either try to find a sewing machine or just hand sew these edges together just beyond where those frame marks are, so that it stays cinched together. Either that, or I'll get some of that. There's like a double-sided adhesive that you can use with an iron. It's kind of like a quick hem option when you have like an emergency hem. I might do something like that just to kind of keep this together, because once I bleach it and wash it, it's gonna curl down, and I don't really want to do that. So that's basically what we have going on. So yeah, I might do a little bit more light fraying, on the edges or on the bottom. But that's it for the cuts. Now, I was also going to show you guys this. So I was just going to get some like canvas material or something from the Hobby Lobby, but I think I might use this sleeve instead, and kind of use this long strip here on one, and then the long strip on the other one to make, like a cross. And then bleach that as well, and then use that for the patch in the back. Still get some of that adhesive, like sew on or iron on material, and then just iron on the patch. But again, that's going to require some sewing, and I don't really have a sewing machine or know how to sew, so that might be difficult, but stay tuned. So this is a work in progress. This is I'll let you guys know what I come up with next.
So you guys want to hear a funny story? So this video that I'm editing right now, I actually shot like 2 years ago. And it was when I was preparing for Full Figured Fashion Week, and I had just started vlogging. I had really just started getting into like modeling, and I didn't film the most important part of the video, which was how I actually bleached the vest. But it was really easy. All I did was I took one of these, a bottle of bleach, a gallon, and then I took one of these, like a bin with a lid, and I just poured a bottle of bleach into the bin, and then a gallon of water. And then I put the vest in. Make sure you use gloves or just something to like stir it around so that you don't have to touch it to protect your skin. And then I just left the lid on it, and I left it out in the sun for I think a couple hours. I just kept checking on it until it got about as white as I wanted it. Make sure that you're moving it around, because sometimes, like, if the material's folded over, you can get areas that aren't getting bleached. So just keep checking on it, keep stirring it, making sure that it's getting fully contact. Denim's pretty forgiving, as long as it's real denim. This was like a real Levi's denim jacket, and so you're okay to just keep checking on it. And then once you get to the desired whiteness, you just take it out, throw it in the washing machine, and run it through a regular cycle. I actually put some bleach and, like I was doing whites, and ran the washing machine on hot with bleach and water, and then I dried it. And so I apologize that I didn't show that process. What I'm going to do right now is actually show you guys how the jacket looks, or the vest looks right now, 2 years later. And then at the end, I'll show you guys what it looked like when I premiered it at the all-white party for Full Figured Fashion Week like 2 years ago. Let's go check it out.
Man, I'm just messing up left and right. I can't find the vest. I think I packed it because we moved to a new house, and I think I put it away just because I didn't wear it very often. So I'm going to try and look for it. But in the meantime, I did find some other stuff to show you guys. Remember I said that I was going to sew the collar? Well, this was the sewing machine that I bought. And it turns out it didn't work. It was pretty crappy. Here's the white joggers that I wore. Here's the polo from ASOS, the little gold tips. And here were the once white, ultra white shoes that I wore. They're now dingy, like all my other white shoes. Except for these. These ones are actually okay. And these are okay too. Anyways, so those are the shoes. That's basically the whole outfit, except for the vest. So let me see if I can find the vest. Couldn't find it. There's a bunch of boxes. I'm here in my garage, and it's not that serious. I was just gonna show you I still have it, and it's kind of yellow now, I guess. So I would probably just bleach it again if I was gonna wear it again, but I still have it. Let's just go look at the footage of me wearing it. Let's go, come on. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm here in my soundproof studio, aka the only noise-free place in my house. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and click right there on my face. That's the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications by clicking on the little bell. That's going to tell you when I post a new video. I don't post regularly, and since I don't have a schedule, I want you all to know when a new video is up and posted. Also, right down here is a playlist of other videos that I've posted. I'm really trying right now to get my following up above 1,000. So if you want to check out my videos over there, help get my view time up, I would really appreciate that. And then right here are all my social medias. So follow me on all my social medias. They're also in the description down below. And thanks so much for watching. Peace.